Hello, my name is Jared Crebs. I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia. We live in San Antonio, Texas, and we've been with USANA for over 10 years because USANA has impacted our health, the health of both of our families, and the health of our clients and associates in a very positive way. Prior to USANA, I was working a job as a guitar teacher. I was suffocating under massive debt from music school, and I was struggling each month living paycheck to paycheck. It took time, money, discipline, and persistence for 2 years balancing my job and building USANA part-time before I was able to replace my income. It wasn't overnight. That was 8 years ago. Today, my wife has become my business partner. We're six-figure earners in USANA, and we are both free from having jobs. Our business takes care of our needs, and my student loan and credit card debt is completely gone. It wasn't easy, nothing worthwhile ever is, but it was definitely worth it. If you're watching this right now, it's probably because the person who sent you this video really cares about you. So make sure you pay close attention for the next few minutes as I explain some things that could completely transform your health and your freedom. What is today's trend in business? Well, in the 1900s, early 1900s, it was the automobile industry. In the 80s, it was the computer industry. And as of 2011, it's the health and wellness industry. Economist Paul Zane Pilzer says that this industry, health and wellness, is already a $200 billion business. In the next 10 years, an additional $1 trillion will be devoted to helping people maintain their health in the US alone. Health and wellness is definitely mainstream. You see it all over the media. We all have family members and also health concerns of our own. So why the direct sales industry? If we can help so many people in wellness, what makes this the best industry to do it in? Well, number one is low startup costs and low risk. Anybody can become involved in this industry. High potential return if you're professional. If you do this with diligence and excellence, this can definitely become a high potential return. Tax write-offs, always a big benefit. Improving your health, that's probably the biggest benefit. Working with a team, having fun, that's why we still do it. Helping others. And most importantly, following a system. We have a very simple system that anyone can follow. And if they do it over time, they will create success. People involved in direct selling, basically, you can see it's continued to grow. It's over 20 million as of 2015. And stadiums all over the country are being filled with people who are taking advantage of this industry. In fact, our company convention recently sold out. And you also see this graph right here shows the wellness industry. It does the most sales in the direct sales industry. So again, this is definitely a great time and industry and to partner with. Now, why USANA? So I'll make this very clear by telling you USANA's story. USANA was founded by Dr. Myron Wentz. He has a PhD in microbiology with an emphasis in immunology. He founded Go Labs in the 70s. He's an expert at giving optimal nutrition to human cells. But he founded USANA in 1992 because he wanted to focus on prevention. And he won the Albert Einstein Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Life Sciences in 2007. That's similar to like what a Nobel Prize for Science for a scientist would receive. The vision of USANA is to manufacture the highest quality science-based products that people can trust. This is USANA's home office. It's located in Salt Lake City, Utah, where USANA is a debt-free company. We operate in 20 different countries. You see all the flags out there. And we did over 900 million in sales last year. We're also publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. We're made in an FDA-registered facility, and we're doctor-approved, listed in the Physician's Desk reference that books in every doctor's office in the U.S. And over $18 million have been donated to the Children's Hunger Fund. And so USANA is really taking care of the world on a global scale and giving back. Even Dr. Oz has done his research on USANA. He's decided to partner with USANA. Now, USANA is a trusted partner and sponsor of the Dr. Oz show. So now Dr. Oz features USANA products once a month on his television show. And it's so awesome to see USANA gain that credibility. This is also USANA CEO Dave Wentz pictured here. So you might be wondering, why do I really need proper nutrition? Well, do you have any stress in your life? I know that I do. We all have stress in our lives. Poor eating habits. I don't eat perfectly, I can tell you that. Genetically modified foods are everywhere. Radiation everywhere. Toxins everywhere. Pollution everywhere. So our environment is killing our cells and we need support. USANA's core product is called the Cellsentials. It was the #1 ranked in the comparative guide, which is a third-party study pictured at the bottom. And they tested over 1,600 different supplements, and USANA got the top ranking. Our main product for adults is the Cell Essentials you see pictured there. We also have a prenatal for expecting mothers, and we have products for kids and teens. So there's something for all generations. But what makes these products different is intelligence technology. This is a new technology. It's patented. It's exclusive to USANA. The best way to understand it is to look at the past. In the past, when an antioxidant comes into your body from a supplement, one antioxidant can take care of one free radical pictured there on the right. With USANA's technology, the antioxidants are able to be developed from inside your own body. Your body's able to create its own antioxidants. It's called endogenous antioxidant, and that is able to handle literally 1,000 times more free radicals per one antioxidant. So we're talking about exponential protection for your cells. The best way to understand is to see a visual. So this is the apple test. What happens when you cut an apple and leave it on the table for a day? Well, it goes brown. So what they did was they put the apple in the water with antioxidants dissolved from USANA, Kirkland from Costco, Centrum, obviously you know that product, very famous, and bottled water. Now, after 48 hours, you can see the USANA apple stayed yellow, the Kirkland went black, the Centrum and the bottled water are about the same. What protection would you like for the cells of your body? I can tell you that being a client over the last 10 years, it's been a tremendous improvement in my health. I feel better at the age of 36 than I did when I was 26, or actually my early 20s, I'll put it that way. I'm so excited for my future because I'm healthy and happy. Now, you can customize your health as well. USANA has nutritional optimizers that you can add on to your Cell Essentials. They also have them in convenient AM and PM packs, so if you don't want to deal with the bottles. There's also custom healthy shakes and bars that taste amazing. Rev 3 is a healthy energy drink with no crash, and then skincare line without preservatives. So USANA is taking care of your health on the inside and on the outside. The My Smart Food line is one of our most popular lines because it's convenient, it's great tasting, there's a wide flavor range, it's low glycemic, there's healthy ratios, it's also gluten-free and non-GMO. But the best thing is, again, to look at the studies. And there's been several different third-party double-blind studies, but when people actually take the products and you see the visual results, that's what I want to show you now, because you can see basically thousands, hundreds of thousands of people all over the world getting results like this just from taking supplements, taking the shakes, and having healthy habits. My client, Donna Womack, lost 50 pounds in 5 months using this program. My other client, Ruby Perez, lost 26 pounds in 2 months, and she is actually one of our most successful associates now. We have so many stories like this all around the world. So USANA is changing lives. Even Hollywood is in on it. A lot of different movie stars and celebrities take the USANA products, and over 1,000 elite athletes now take USANA products. Very big names, notable names, as well as Olympic athletes, gold medalists. They take USANA because they are able to pass their drug tests. There's no drugs in the product. So now you might be wondering, well, all of that's great, but how can I capitalize off of this? How can I make money with USANA? Well, very simple. You get paid on a point system. So the Cell Essentials, for example, the US price is $52.95 and you get 35 points. So the points stay the same throughout the world. Every product has a point value. So I'm going to keep this very simple. You can start with one business center on the left or 3 business centers on the right. To activate one business center, the Healthy Foundation Pack is the most efficient, effective way. That pack would start your one business center out. Now, I'll give you a hypothetical example. Let's say that your one business center generated 8,000 points of orders. You would get paid an $800 check. So that's a 10% payout. Or you could start with 3 business centers. And you see there the Healthy Foundation Pack. That's the most efficient, cost-effective way to start that pack. Now, with this, the same 8,000 points on this example get spread out through your 3 business centers, generating a $400 check on the bottom business centers, and then the points flow up and generate an $800 check on the top business center. So that is a $1,600 check for the same volume, the same 8,000 points. So that's a 20% payout. So 3 business centers is definitely the best way to go if you can afford it. However, the one business center, you could get your foot in the door and upgrade to 3 business centers later. So that option also works. Now, I'm going to give you a real life example. Let's say that you enroll Ryan here and you help Ryan, and Ryan generates 500 points of orders on his right side of his business. Well, those 500 points flow up to you, so you get the same points as well. Now, let's say that Ryan generates 500 points on the left side of his business. they're going to go up to the right side of your business because Ryan is on the right side. So that's how the system works. Now, let's just say that Ryan generates the 500 points split evenly in his business. That's going to generate him a $50 check. The points are going to combine. They're going to go up to you. All right, now let's say you enroll Maria, but Maria doesn't do anything. She has life happening and she's just really busy. So you go ahead and enroll Bob. You help Bob generate 1,000 points, and those points flow up. Maria says, I'm back. Now, how do you get your paycheck? Well, USANA takes the common denominator of both sides, which in this case is 500. They take that, they times it by 0.2, and that generates you a $100 paycheck. So that's a very simple way to explain how $100 is made, but you get carryover points as well. So those 500 points that were not used on the left carry over to the next week. Now, let's take a big picture example. Let's say you get trained and you build your business and you build it to the top that it can be built, which is 5,000 left and right. That's a $1,000 check. And if you're doing that every week, that's a $52,000 per year business. And that can be maintained by generating a 100-point auto order every 4 weeks, which is either $157 or $130 for these products listed. Now, a 3 Business Center gives you a much better earning potential. With 3 business centers, let's say the same thing happens. You max out your bottom business centers, so a $1,000 check there. The points flow up, maxing out your top business centers. So your income potential now is $3,000 a week or $156,000 a year. And that can be maintained with a 200-point auto order, which is listed there as well. So me and my wife, we use these products every month. So that's really not a problem. Either way is fine, but the 3 Business Center definitely pays you the best. All right, so this slide I'm going to keep real simple. You see here this $1,000 weekly commission. If you're making that and maxing out 1 business center weekly, you start to get a bonus. And if you're maxing 2 business centers weekly, your bonus goes up to 500. And if it's 3 business centers weekly, your weekly bonus goes up to 1,000. So these are weekly paychecks. So you see that the income potential is quite large for people who take this seriously and who work with discipline and diligence. Now, to sum it up, there's 6 ways to earn with USANA. Retail sales, obviously, that's one way to do it. Weekly commissions is what I explained with the point system. Lifetime bonus, matching bonus, is when you help your team members become successful. There's a bonus there. Incentives, you can win luxury travel. We actually won a trip to Ireland, and we won a trip on a Caribbean cruise. So you can win those. They're amazing. Leadership bonus is what I just explained on the previous slide. And lastly, elite bonus is 1% quarterly bonus shared amongst the top 55 earners in the company. So again, there's a lot of ways to earn income with USANA. So to sum it up, I just want to say that USANA has been a huge blessing for me and my wife. And with hard work, determination, focus, and discipline, it can do the same for you, just like it has for thousands of people all over the world. I want to encourage you to please contact the person who invited you because they have some questions for you about your health goals. And if you'd like to know more about being an associate with USANA, they can answer those questions as well. I look forward to hearing your success stories as a client or an associate and meeting you at a USANA event soon.